We spend a third of our lives sleeping. That's about 26 years for the average person. Aside from physical rest, rejuvenation, and healing, what's really going on during our sleep? From a spiritual perspective, amazing things are happening. Sleep has a spiritual purpose, and we're about to dive in to discover what that purpose is and what you can do to capitalize on the mystical power of your sleep. Think of sleep as an entrance into a powerful realm, a spiritual realm, in which you have the power to accomplish great work. Each time you go to sleep, your spirit becomes active. Your spirit, which is the part of you that is eternal and fully integrated in cosmic unity with the divine tapestry of the universe, instantly takes the driver's seat while you're sleeping. It directs all of your life's force to flow with the harmony of the universe. This naturally initiates healing as your being begins to shut out all unnecessary attachments to that which doesn't support being in harmony with the universe. For example, during sleep, you'll often release trying to overly control your life, any unnecessary tensions, and return to your natural spiritual state of trust, in which you simply allow the river current of the universe to carry you where its higher, perfect intelligence will, as your being floats through the realm of sleep, easing back into a state of harmony with the divine current of the universe. You also begin to receive even deeper level consciousness adjustments. This easing back into harmony with all that is healthy and balanced slowly and gradually works on your deep psyche. If, for example, you've held onto chronic fear, stress, or limiting beliefs, the natural effect your spirit has on your whole psyche during sleep is to help you resolve those things. Achieving that reharmonization is, in fact, one of the major goals of your dreams. Oftentimes in your dreams, you are working to face, resolve, heal, and rebalance something that isn't serving you. Now, here's where something really amazing happens. Your spirit is unified with the great all-spirit, in which every being in the universe is one. In your sleep, there are fewer conscious boundaries between your spiritual consciousness and that of someone else. And oftentimes, when your spirit is working to heal or resolve something in your sleep, it's not doing it alone. During our sleep, we have the power to travel into a spiritual realm of consciousness in which we have shared experiences with other people. Here, oftentimes, you'll connect with the souls of people with whom you have relationships to resolve or heal conflicts, share or strengthen understanding and love, or communicate at a deeper level that only the soul is really capable of achieving. And by the way, this sleep interaction isn't just limited, of course, to people who are living. This is also a place for you to visit with loved ones who have passed on and share with them too. Now, something even more amazing about our shared sleep experiences is that it isn't just other human souls with whom we interact. We also spend this time working closely with the angels and other spiritual guides and helpers, such as ascended masters, animal spirits, elemental earth spirits, ancestral guides, or beings from other star systems. The beings who work with us will vary from person to person, depending on your soul's purpose and the intentions that you consciously hold regarding whether or not you're open to working with these spiritual guides. But as a general rule, it's good to know that every human being has at least a couple guardian angels watching over them. And those angels are very often involved in sending us healing energy, comfort, and loving guidance to help us remember our divine origin in the heart of all love and wisdom while we're sleeping. So now that we've had a glimpse of what your spirit is doing in the sleep realm, let's talk a little bit more about some of the things you might specifically achieve while you're there. Now, we've established that pretty much everyone uses sleep as a time to reharmonize and heal in their relationships with themselves, the universe, and others. Another very universal spiritual function of sleep is connected to that, cleansing the spiritual energy body. Throughout our day-to-day lives, our spiritual energy body can sometimes get bogged down with imbalanced attachments to things that do not serve us. Our spirit often collaborates with our angels and with the divine current of the universe as a whole to help clear us of those attachments, that heaviness, so that we can wake up feeling sparkly, fresh, lighter, renewed, and ready to hold a new and higher perspective. Now, mind you, this clearing isn't always achieved at 100% every night you sleep. Why? Because the spirit world respects and honors your free will. Your free will is a crucial part of your divine life's purpose to grow, expand, and learn while you're in this life. And if it's not your will to fully let go of the thing that's bothering you, well, then sleep time will still help clear some of it, mainly by giving you a short respite from directly carrying that burden around, which of course helps you gain a better perspective. But if you need to make a conscious choice to let go of something, then that will be work left for you to do in your waking consciousness. Now, if you have something that you specifically want to heal, I recommend setting the intention to do so before falling asleep. That way, in your sleep time, you'll go even deeper into the healing. Now, let's move on to a few very exciting, super magical things we experience in sleep that are very common among light workers. If you're watching this video, I know the universe likely drew you to it because you are a light worker, which is a spiritual seeker with a sense of wanting to discover and do something more with your life and spiritual consciousness to make the world a better place. So, let's see if a few of these mystical sleep activities maybe resonate with you. Number 1, astral traveling to explore the deeper realms of consciousness, the spirit world, or other galaxies. Now, I know this is sounding pretty woo-woo, but stick with me here because if you've arrived at this message, there's probably a reason. Those souls who have purposes involving pioneering higher consciousness often astral travel in their sleep. Now, what is astral travel? Astral travel is, simply put, when the spirit travels away from the immediate realm of your physical body, current lifetime, or personal focus in order to achieve what else is out there. Astral travel is perfectly natural and perfectly safe. It's something you can learn to do, or something that can also just happen naturally and spontaneously for many people. If you've astral traveled in a dream before, you'll be able to tell because you'll often wake with a sense of profound knowingness that you were off traveling far away during your sleep time, doing something. You may also retain conscious memories of lucid dream experiences in which you were exploring deeper realms of human consciousness. Sometimes these realms are places filled with pure light or pure sound, and you might find yourself creatively moving those energies around. Or you may also wake with vivid memories of having traveled back into a past life experience, which is usually accompanied by a powerful sense of conviction and knowingness that the memory was one of your experiences in a past life. And the memory will leave behind a very strong, real, personal emotional imprint. Lastly, you may also wake with strong memories of experiencing realms such as heaven or life on other planets, in which your heart knows that you've been connecting with very real beings who were with you during those experiences. This leads us to number 2. Oftentimes you astral travel during your sleep in order to engage in spiritual study. Have you ever had a dream that you were in a classroom or a temple gathered with other light workers, healers, or spiritual seekers to learn something new or to train in a particular spiritual ability? If so, you're not alone. This is a common phenomenon shared by many, many souls who share a destiny to help accelerate consciousness in this world. And there are millions of us that actually share in that purpose, so the dream's common. After having one of these experiences, you'll often not only wake with memories of being in those places of sacred study, but you'll also feel changed. You see, engaging in sacred study in the spirit realm is amazing because it actually accelerates your consciousness. You may wake up feeling subtly different. Perhaps your intuition is more sharp, you feel lighter, or you suddenly have a higher perspective on your purpose or an insight about the world or human life. Sleep experiences for spiritual study and training are amazing because you usually get to connect both with higher beings, such as angels, ascended masters, or other teachers, and with other light workers just like you. Now, there's one more super common mystical activity you might be engaging in during your sleep, which leads us to number 3, sending healing out into the world. If you are someone who has a strong sense of purpose and wanting to make the world a better place, or if you are a highly sensitive empath who wants to accelerate compassion, then you likely spend some nights sending healing, rescuing energy out across the planet. This is an especially common sleep experience when you've recently heard about a tragedy somewhere in the world, or when you hold very high passion regarding wanting to make a change for a specific world issue. Sometimes you'll know you've had this experience when maybe you wake up feeling not quite as fully rested as usual, as if you were hard at work during your sleep time. You may also wake with memories of helping people, sending energy to different parts of the planet, or clearing negativity out of the human collective. This is also especially common when you've just been praying to help others in the world right before going to sleep. Does any of this resonate with you? If you're getting valuable information, let me know by hitting the like button below. If this resonates with you and interests you, and you'd like to learn more about how to then capitalize on the spiritual potential of your sleep time, then this next section of the video is for you. Here are a few steps you can take to maximize the spiritual potential of your sleep time. You see, you have the power to initiate a lot of these sleep experiences. So if you want to heal and clear your energy, communicate with angels and spirit guides, open your third eye, or engage in spiritual study, astral travel, or sending healing out into the world, then try this. Number 1, protect and uplift your circadian rhythm. You'll have much higher chances of bringing your conscious awareness deeper with you into the spiritual realm of sleep if you have regular, healthy circadian rhythms that honor your body's natural need to sync in some way with the cycles of nature. For most of us, this means go to bed when it's dark and wake up when it's light. Your pineal gland reacts to the movement of the sun throughout the sky. Your pineal gland is responsible also for producing and regulating melatonin, which is a serotonin-derived hormone which modulates sleep patterns in both circadian and seasonal cycles. Your pineal gland is the physical component of your third eye, which is the seat of your spiritual knowledge and ability to project your spiritual consciousness out into the spiritual plane. So take excellent care of your pineal gland and sleep rhythms by taking walks outdoors to calibrate with the light of the sun, the moon, and the stars at different times of day. Watching the sun rise and set, for example, sends signals off in the pineal gland that will help you achieve optimal synchronization with nature and help you connect with the special colors of the light spectrum of the sun, moon, and stars, preparing your spiritual energy body for light-activated healing during your sleep. Number 2, be mindful of your bedtime rituals. Your sleep time is sacred. It's your time for communion with your divine origins. So treat your bedtime routine as if it is a sacred ritual. Engage in routine self-care that helps send unconscious signals to your body and mind that you are preparing for deep rest and rejuvenation. Your self-care practice should fit your individual needs and, in general, help your body feel loved, pampered, safe, and supported. This will help you fall asleep with greater ease and go deeper into a restful state and stay there once you get to sleep. Your self-care bedtime ritual can include anything you like. For example, your skincare routine, a sea salt bath, focusing on positive affirmations, giving yourself a break from electronic devices, spending some time reading, or any number of practices that feel healthy and soothing for you. A few extra ideas I have for you that can help soften and uplift your spiritual energy before bedtime to include in your ritual are to place crystals under your bed, your pillow, or on your nightstand to coax your spiritual vibration into a harmonious state, to diffuse essential oils such as lavender, frankincense, or myrrh to soothe your senses, or, my personal favorites, practice meditation. Meditation is such a healthy bedtime ritual, and perhaps different from other times when you're practicing meditation. It's going to feel totally great just to fall asleep while meditating at bedtime. Meditation changes your brain activity, shifting your brain waves in such a way that can prepare you for very deep, healthy sleep. In fact, to help you out with this, I created a guided meditation for sleep that includes brainwave shifting frequencies. I highly recommend you try it out and let me know what you think. Just go ahead and click the link right over here or the one that you'll find in the description below. So many of you have told me that you like to fall asleep doing guided meditations, and that's wonderful. I'm so glad. If you're doing meditations like mine, which include healing frequencies, you'll get the best brainwave shifting benefits when you listen with headphones. Now, I know that headphones aren't always all that comfy to fall asleep with, so if this is something you're including in your bedtime routine, I highly recommend using sleep headphones like mine. This is mine. If you can believe it, that's a headphone. It's just a light, soft headband with little headphone speakers inside of it built into the fabric, made by AcousticSheep. I left a link for you in the description below if you want to check them out. Now let's move on to the third, and in my opinion, most important step that you can take to maximize the spiritual engagement of your sleep time. Set the intention to do so. As I mentioned earlier in this video, all things in the spirit world respond to your free will choices. So your intentions determine whether or not you'll have a conscious awareness of your spiritual interactions during your sleep, as well as how deep you'll go. Be very clear with your intentions. Speak, think, or pray what your exact intentions are as you're falling asleep, or right before you go into your bedtime meditation. Your deep psyche and spirit are listening to your conscious intentions and programming your experiences accordingly. If you want to connect with the angels, visit with loved ones in heaven, or connect with any other spiritual guide, call on them specifically before you fall asleep. Invite that guide to be with you in the capacity you want to connect with them. For example, you can simply think or pray, "Angels, please teach me in my sleep. Help me to awaken my spiritual gifts and open my third eye." It can be even more effective to affirm your intentions in the positive. For example, You may think or pray, I am working with the angels in my sleep. The angels are teaching me to awaken my spiritual gifts. My third eye is opening. Let yourself drift to sleep with that affirmation marinating in your subconscious mind, and you will manifest it. If you want to have a lucid dream, try affirming your intentions a few times throughout the day while you're awake. I have found that thinking or speaking the words, I am dreaming, throughout the day has helped me trigger the lucid dream state while sleeping. Try it and let me know what you think. Remember that the spirit world is always listening and responding to what you focus upon mentally. So if your intention is to open to powerful, spiritually healing sleep experiences, then practice holding that intention regularly with faith and trust. Call upon a higher spiritual power to work with you, and it will be. If you liked this discussion, let me know what you think in the comments below. Do leave me a like and be sure to subscribe for more content like this. I so love keeping in touch with you guys on social media, so be sure to follow me via the links that you will find below. If you want to learn more about me and working with the angels, do visit my website, sarahhall.com. I'm sending you all of my gratitude and appreciation, and do know until next time that you are so loved and so very blessed. Bye!